stream experience. It's your boy here, and you are tuned in to the best thing happening right now. I mean, come on, Chris Brown's 2025 tour. If you aren't excited, then I don't know what's going to excite you, and what's going on with your life right now. If you haven't started dancing in your living room already, you are doing it wrong. Trust me. Now I know what you are thinking. Well, I'm supposed to be on the couch, right, watching this from home. Yeah? But trust me, if you are not moving even a little bit while we're talking about this tour, are you even living? I mean, Chris Brown, come on, man. Is about to hit the stage and you are just gonna, sit there and sip your coffee like it's a regular day. Nah, not on my watch. That's right. That's why I like to hear. We all are about energy here. And speaking of energy, have you seen the man himself, Chris Brown, lately? I'm starting to think he's got a secret stash of energy drinks hidden somewhere because he's just never, the ones who stop. I mean, like, who else can drop a new album, dance like, he's defying gravity, and still make time to show us how to perfect that TikTok challenge? Chris, teach us your moves, man. Now, let's wait for some people to join in and then continue. Our goal is to have around 1,000 viewers, and then, oh, you know what? Let them come. We'll continue as it is right now. So let's talk about this tour. Can you believe it's like he's never stopped touring, but feels like this one is going to be the next level. Like this tour is the tour of all tours. Yeah, I'm calling it right now. It's going to be so iconic that in 10 years we will be sitting at a barbecue, sipping on whatever the future version of Kool Aid is, and someone's gonna say, "Man, remember that Chris Brown's tour in 2025?" And we'll be like, "Yeah, I was there, but were you?" So Chris is coming, yeah, with his whole crew, dancers, backup singers, lights, lasers, fire. I mean, hopefully not literally fire, but who knows? It's Chris Brown, and we were talking about. And let's not forget the hits from Run It to Loyal to Look at Me Now, and Forever. He's got a catalogue that's a straight banker factory. If you thought you could still, you know, sit during a Chris Brown song, you are in for a surprise. You will be dancing whether you like it or no. You can try to resist, but we all know what happens when the beat drops. And let's talk about those smooth moves. I mean, I've seen people try to do Chris Brown dance, and look, I respect that effort, yeah. But I do also believe that if you're not careful, you could pull something. Do you get me? Chris makes it look so easy, like he's out there, doing the moonwalk, and we are over here trying to remember which foot goes first. It's a struggle, but people, but that's how Chris is. Now, let's pause and take a quick break from all the hype. Yeah, you ever wonder if Chris Brown has an embarrassing moment or a dance move? Like, does he ever trip over his own feet during a practice? Does he ever accidentally do a move that turns into a new viral meme? I feel we'd see that clip and all be like, "Oh, this is the real Chris Brown. He's just like us." But you know what? Actually, imagine being on stage and doing an accidental dance move so cool that you have to just act like it was on purpose. Yeah, I meant to do that spin, and then suddenly breakdancing. Totally planned, bro. If it was anyone else, they'd trip. But for Chris, I bet the crowd would start cheering and saying, "Look at the move!" Even if it was a complete accident. Now, all right, so enough of me talking. Let's talk about you, the real stars of this tour. I want to hear from you. What's your favorite Chris Brown song? Are you Team Kiss Kiss, or are you all about that no guidance vibe? Go ahead, drop your answers in the chat. Let's see who's in here, you know, for the classics and who's in here for, rocking the world out. And don't be shy, let me know if you're planning on. Okay, so I was saying, don't be shy. Let me know if you're planning on showing up at the tour in your most epic Chris Brown inspired outfits. I'm talking to you, the ones who have already got a wardrobe full of swag. You know who you are. Um, but real talk, imagine if you ran into Chris Brown at the grocery store. You are just trying to buy some milk and eggs, yeah? And then bam, Chris Brown just strolls in, casually picking at avocados. Like he's just another person trying to make something. Guacamole, for instance. Yeah. You'd probably be trying to ask cool, right? Uh, yeah, Chris, I see you got that organic almond milk. Same, but inside you're probably freaking out. Like, is this real? You'd probably say something like, I've seen on you on stage, but wow, you pick out good fruit. Let's be real, would all be starstruck. But anyway, um, I'm getting a little carried away here. Let's bring it back. Chris Brown's tour is going to be insane. You'll be talking about it for years to come. Trust me in that. So whatever, or whether you are not in the front row or what, vibing from home, we all are part of the same experience. We are all about spreading, the good vibes, keeping the energy up, and making sure that when Chris hits the stage, the whole world knows it. So wherever you are, get ready. The tour comes to you. The tour is coming to you, and for you, and it's going to be unforgettable. And remember, if you're not dancing right now, you are not even doing, bro. Get your groove on, folks. Cause Chris Brown's about to show us a stunt. Alright, folks. So catch you later. Keep the energy high. Stay hyped. And remember, you can't miss this tour. Peace out.